Winter can be a magical place when you live on a boat. Snow-dusted mountains, a roaring fire, peaceful winter walks, the kind of scenes that make you feel very smug about your life choices. But of course, winter boating has another side. Strong winds, dodging fallen trees, constant rain, and I mean constant rain, and mud that tries to claim your boots. On top of that, cruising when you're freezing your nips off isn't exactly a highlight. So let's see what wintry delights or disasters this week brings aboard the Jolly Roger on the Llangollen Canal. Right, today's mission is to try and get through New Marton locks before the stoppage. And if I don't get through these locks before they actually close them, then I'm stuck this end for a month, and it wasn't something I'd planned in my head, you know. Plus I want to get this boat serviced, so let's get cracking. But it is a crappy day today, we've got rain. Heavens have just opened, so I'm going to have to swap my coat. Oh! Bonny hates the rain. She really, really does. She's a nightmare to walk in it. So she'll keep an eye on the inside of the boat today, I think. Okay, take two. So we're setting off from Chirk today to try and get ourselves in position at these locks. And since they were broke, apparently it takes 3 people to open the gate, because I don't know if it's come off its cup or it's to do with the leaking. But loads of people are saying to me, Heidi, you will not cope at New Marton locks. The lock gate's just absolutely knackered. So, I mean, obviously that's why they're coming to fix it and why it's going to be closed. Well, our plan today is to get into position, and then hopefully if other boats are coming up or going down over the next few days, then I can help them get through and they can help me get through. That's the plan. And also, just to add to the tension, we've also been forecast more snow and ice. So we'll just have to see. Sometimes they predict these things, don't they? And we get nothing, just more rain. It's a little bit weird for me, this one, because normally I just crack on, you know. I want to go somewhere, I just go. I do all the locks on my own and do all the lift bridges on my own. I mean, obviously it's nice when I've got people on board to help, but I don't need to rely on them. And with this lock, I need to rely on people, because everyone was warning me, saying it's just impossible to open on your own. And even if I had the guns to get it open on my own and get into it, what I'm worried about is getting stuck in it, because if it is leaking, something goes wrong, I'm there on my own. So yeah, I'm not even going to attempt it, to be honest. We're going to get there, that's the main thing. I used to have to rely on friends quite a lot, because when I first got my boat, I cruised it with my dad from Nottingham to Manchester, because I was still teaching then. And every time I came out of the marina that was based at, I had to go down the Rochdale 9 locks, which are notoriously very difficult. So I booked myself on a Hellman's course with a wonderful woman called Linda from Cheshire Cat Narrowboats, and she was just fabulous. She gave me so much confidence, and she said to me, trick is now, don't stop doing it, just keep doing it. And I set off around the Cheshire Ring, loads of locks on there, and I've never looked back. I gave the marina up, and that was that. You know, so I really advise anyone, if they're going to go into boating, to do that qualification, because you learn some little tips and tricks along the way. I mean, obviously I'm no expert, I cock up all the time, but I always show it, because I think it doesn't matter how good a boatsman, woman you are, how many years you've been doing it. You know, sometimes the wind catches you, or you get grounded on something, or something happens and you make an absolute balls of it. did you? She's just pushed the door open. So, I need to put her down. I'm not putting her on the roof today because it's too wet. What? She can stay down here. Once it starts raining again, proper, she'll run back in. Oh, yeah. I always make sure I've got her clipped on somewhere just in case. I mean, she hates the water. She wouldn't try and jump in, but just in case she slips or anything. I've only been cruising an hour, but it's so cold that my lips are numb. Top ones. So we're nearly there now. So what I'm going to do is head straight to the water point, fill it with water and get all my laundry on, and then I'll pull back and hopefully go down tomorrow, down the locks tomorrow if another boat comes up or something. That's the plan. But I tell you what, it's absolutely freezing. It really is cold.
So just past this bridge ahead is the lock, but over to the left are 2 water points, and I was advised by fellow boaters to head to the furthest one because apparently the first one's leaking, which, spoiler alert, becomes very relevant in about 3 minutes. So the plan is simple: a nice slow approach, drop the revs, gliding beautifully like the professional hellmans I was trained to be. And this is where it all goes a little bit pear-shaped, because the second I leave the shelter of the trees on the left, the wind is blowing an absolute hoolie across the fields. And with hardly any speed on, I just get blown sideways like a crisp packet in the Tesco's car park. Now this boat does have a bow thruster, so I'm on that button like mad trying to shove the nose back in, but when the bow goes one way, the stern swings the other, because my boat is basically a 57-foot floating sausage, and the bow thruster, bless it, is giving it everything it's got, but against this wind it's like a hairdryer blowing into a hurricane. So then I have a sudden moment of optimism. I clock that my stern's near enough to the bank and think, ooh, I'll just hop off and pull her in by hand, because obviously I'm far stronger than 18 tons of narrowboat, 40 odd horsepower engine and a bow thruster combined. So with a bit of reversing, I managed to get close enough to the bank to step off. So I try my best hauling on the rope, digging my heels in, achieving absolutely nothing. I may as well have been trying to pull in a block of flats. And now I'm just stood there with my boat diagonal across the canal, questioning all my life choices. I paused for a moment, completely defeated, exhausted, hoping an idea might appear to me like a vision. I've tried everything, wrapped the rope around the bollard, pulled from every possible angle. I've even started counting the seconds between the gusts to see if I can time it better. But in the end, I just decided to get back on board, because at least on there I've got more control, because the engine is far more powerful than I'll ever be.
Well, I've absolutely balls this mooring up. Because as soon as I come past these bushes here, I'm in an open field and the wind just caught me, blew me. I struggled to hold onto the boat. I'm advised to go to that first water point, because this one leaks. But I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to have to reverse back to shelter of those trees. Oh, horrible. And even with my bow thruster, just didn't have the power to do it. I need to shelter behind these trees here. Come on, old girl. She comes. Just say I'll show you everything. The wind's caught it again now. Oh my goodness. Come on. Oh, balls. It's just them gusts. Just gotta try and get it in fast before we get another gust. Those gusts are fierce. Right, ready? So that was an absolute nightmare. The gusts of wind are just horrific, and that just blew me across, completely lost the front. And when I came back into sort of shelter of these bushes, I still had a massive gust come and take that front again. But I'm here, I'm tied on, so I'm gonna fill up with water now. But I'll tell you what, that did warm me up a little bit. That pipe's broken there, I don't know if you can see it. So because that pipe's broke, I'm going to have to go to that other water point. It's just those gusts of wind coming across that field are an absolute nightmare.
As someone who really doesn't like admitting defeat, I decide to give it one last go, because from where I'm stood it feels like the wind's actually dropped, but of course that's only because I'm tucked up in the shelter of the trees, a very false sense of security. So full of slightly misplaced confidence, I set off again to see if I can get anywhere near that other water point.
Can't do it. Shit. Right, balls to that. I'm not getting water today. Forget it. I'll get water tomorrow or something. I just need to get moored up now. I've had enough. Go diagonal down the canal. Defeated. Absolutely defeated. As soon as you get past those trees, the wind is just blowing you straight across that bloody field. But I know when enough's enough, and that's enough. So it's fine now, I've come past these trees. But we'll just get moored up for now and then try tomorrow. Bonny, what are you doing? Bonny's got the zoomies. Bonny!
So after a day like today, we definitely need a rum, and I've broken out the roast coffee. I saved this for special occasions, and I can't remember if this one's from Captain Glenn or from Carl and Susan. Whichever, thank you very, very much. It's my absolute favourite, and I just needed this to warm me cockles today. And whilst I am pouring this, a huge thank you as well to this week's pirate crew. Thank you for everything you do. Oh. Just looked actually, that plant needs dusting. Woohoo! So when I moored up before, I felt a little bit defeated by the weather, which isn't like me. And then once I got inside and got warm and I actually thought about it, I thought, you know what, Heidi? You've actually done all right, because you got to where you needed to be, ready to go down these locks. You just didn't happen to get water and do your laundry. But they always say, don't they, a woman's work's never done and there's always tomorrow. Yeah. So cheers, everyone. Just wet the lips, top ones. Roast coffee Kraken. This is actually, it's just my favourite rum ever. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just amazing. It really is amazing. You need to try this. Anyway, I'm going to pour myself another one of these once I've finished it. So I am going to leave the video here. If you have enjoyed it, please do give us a big thumbs up. Really helps the channel. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And before I go, just a massive huge thank you to my lovely gorgeous patrons. So that's it. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.